I'm just trying to say all of our kids are good, and they have good deeds, and they have good intentions, but we should observe and find the good things and then show it in front of the kids and also and in front of others. So now we have to show our love and act it daily, and we have to show that we are proud of our kids and act it daily. The third thing also our kids love from us, especially teenagers, that we trust them. It's very important that we trust these kids that we're dealing with. And we have to understand that these kids are raised at our houses, our homes, not to live the whole life here, but they are prepared for the future. They are prepared for the society. They are prepared to be husbands and wives and so on. So there are many responsibilities they will take care after 15 years, 16 years, or after 20 years of living with us. So it's kind of training session, but it's long-term training session. Let's say some years that we prepare these kids right, so they are going to be responsible in the future in the whole society. So trust is the third important thing in our dealing with kids or raising them. We have to show trust. It's very easy to say that I trust you, whether you say it to your husband, if you're a wife, or the opposite. But to the kids, we have also to show it. We have to give them responsibility, even if it is a tiny responsibility at home, just to show them that they can do things. They can be responsible for the time of studying. Let them do it. They can be responsible for their schedules. They make their daily schedules. They can be responsible for their rooms. They clean them, prepare them. They can be responsible for themselves when they buy things for them. At least when they choose their clothes, what to wear today, give them a chance to choose. Giving these kids responsibility, this means that you trust them. Also, giving them a chance to make decisions, this means that you trust them. I know a caring mother and a caring father, they would like to make the decisions instead of their kids. They wake them up in the morning, they give the chance, they give the time for sleeping, they decide what they eat, they decide what they dress. Yes, it's important to be with your kids, to show them the right things, but it's more important to give them the chance to decide, to give them the chance to be responsible for their acts and for their interactions. After that, if they do it right, just praise it and show it. Arouse them to continue doing the same thing. If they do something wrong, it is not the end of the world. Give them a second chance, a third chance, 10 chances, 100 of chances until they succeed in their trust. So the most important thing is a trust. And here we are raising a very nice kid, caring of himself and caring of his family. So now we have to show our love to these kids. We have to show that we are proud of these kids. And also we have to show our trust by giving what we just have said before. Some of the families, they find their kids at home very lazy. They don't act. They don't interact. They don't try even to go to the kitchen to get a glass of water. Do you know why? Because we didn't give them this trust. We didn't raise them to deal with themselves. Maybe they depended on us, or they depended on the servants at homes. So if you have a kid who doesn't move, he's lazy, he doesn't act at home, this means that we are, as parents, as fathers and mothers, we didn't raise them right by giving them chances to be responsible of themselves. And it is time now to just review your acts, your interactions, your decisions, your opinion about your kids, and see, do they really acting right at this family? They are doing their roles right? If they are not, it's a chance now to sit with them and speak with them and show them how do they deal with themselves, how do they change their lives and be responsible. And also this trust could start from 3 and 4 years old. It doesn't mean we have to wait until he is 15 or 16. No, at least our 3 years old, a kid who is 3 years old, he can take care of himself when he goes to the toilet. He can pass in there without you being with him. He can learn how he dresses by himself, how he feeds himself. There are many things. There are many examples. And I'm sure if you sit with yourself as a parent and decide, you will decide many things to give a chance to this kid to be trusted by you and trusted by his father. And after that, once he feels that he is trustable, he is responsible at home, this will be transferred with him at school, which is very important, where he meets his friends in there, and also it will transfer to his relatives and so on. At this moment, we will have a very healthy kid, knowledgeable. He knows how he cares about himself. Next time, we will continue with the parent touch. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.